Hello, and thank you for your time in watching and listening about a short summary of a recently published article of me and my research team. This short video will answer 4 questions on our research titled Factors Influencing University of Papua New Guinea Medical Imaging Science Students Considering Rural Radiography Careers, recently published in 2023 with a Journal of Rural and Remote Health. Question 1. Who are the research team? So I am Ruth Pape, the leading author of this research and an academic from the University of Papua New Guinea and a current PhD candidate at Charles Sturt University in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales. With my 2 co-authors, Associate Professor Kelly Spur, Associate Head of School in the School of Dentistry and Medical Science at Charles Sturt University in Wagga Wagga, New South Wales, and Associate Professor Jenny Wilkinson, Director of Education at the Endeavour College of Natural Health in Melbourne, Victoria. Question 2, how did your study come about? Well, rural areas worldwide face a continued shortage of suitably trained workforce to deliver healthcare services. In Papua New Guinea, workforce shortages are a continuous stressor on the delivery of health services, including in the allied health professions, which are in their infancy in terms of provision of university-qualified practitioners. This study used a survey and focus group of University of Papua New Guinea Bachelor in Medical Imaging Science, or BMIS, students to explore factors influencing choice to pursue rural radiography careers. A survey and focus group of BMIS students at the UPNG was undertaken. The survey included questions on socio-demographic factors, including gender, age, education, rural background, previous employment, and Likert type scale questions, exploring motivation for rural practice, the promotion of radiography through rural practice, and the influence of birthplace and incentives to practice. A focus group comprising a convenient sample of 6 students, each from the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th year of study, explored the promotion of rural radiography, community-based training internships, the benefits of rural practice, and the influence of undergraduate training on future rural practice. Question 3, what are your key findings and their implications? There were 54 responses, or 94.7%, to the survey with strong interest, or 88.9% in rural radiography practice. 96.3% agreeing that undergraduate rural training would also act as a motivator. Rural training was a strong incentive for females than males, with a p-value of 0.02. Not being trained in conventional non-digital film screen imaging at UPNG was a strong barrier to rural practice, whilst being able to give back to the community, increased professional responsibility, cheaper living, job satisfaction, and cultural exchange were all viewed as positive aspects of rural practice. Most students reported a benefit to rural practice, while acknowledging a lack of contemporary imaging equipment in rural facilities. Question 4, where to next? The study demonstrated that UPNG BMI students would contemplate careers in rural practice and provides evidence to support dedicated undergraduate rural radiography placement. It also highlights the dichotomy in urban and rural services that suggests the need for greater emphasis on conventional non-digital film screen radiography in the undergraduate program to best support graduates to work, and importantly, work effectively in rural communities. As most students were from rural areas, these results must be tempered with the fact that students may simply be wanting to return home rather than reporting explicit rural intent. A more comprehensive study of the medical imaging profession in Papua New Guinea should be undertaken to validate this study. Thank you all for listening.